So now the following series is on the modal verbs. You've already seen on the first two types, that is the regular and the irregular. Now in this video, now I want us to see on the modal verbs, that is the modal Verben. So they are also called auxiliary or helping verbs. Okay. The reason why I call them auxiliary or helping verbs is because they are mostly used with other verbs for them to make sense, okay? So they are irregular by nature. That is in terms of conjugation, yeah? They mostly need another verb to be complete. So the various types of modal verbs in German include, the first one we are going to cover is to want, which is wollen. So wollen means to want. Now if I conjugate wollen, it becomes ich will, which means I want, ich will, and then du willst, you want. Normally for the modal verbs, ich and es are the same. That's why you say ich will, and then also es will. That is he, she, it wants. Sie wollen, wir wollen, ihr wollt, and then sie wollen, they want, sie wollen, you want. Okay. Another example of, wollen expresses an intention or a wish, mainly used by children when they want something. So wollen is mainly used by children because, as you see from the meaning, it is quite direct. Want. I want a book. I want this. I want that. So it's mainly used by children. In the example, I have, I want an ice cream. Ich will ein Eis. Ich will ein Eis. I want an ice cream. And then I have would like, which is möchten. Now, möchten, which means would like, now becomes ich möchte, I would like. Ich möchte, du möchtest, you would like. Es möchte, as I've told you for the modal verbs, ich and es is the same. So ich möchte, and then es möchte. Sie möchten, wir möchten, ihr möchtet, and then sie möchten, they would like, sie möchten, you would like. So möchten also expresses an intention or a wish. This one is the polite form of wollen, hence mainly used by adults to request for something. It is the polite form of wollen. Remember, wollen meant to want, but emotional means would like. Like in the example, ich möchte Kaffee trinken. Ich möchte Kaffee trinken. I would like to drink coffee. From the examples, please pay close attention to the sentence structure when using the modal verbs in German, yeah? Okay, the third one is sollen, which means should, sollen. Ich soll, du sollst, es soll, sie sollen, wir sollen, ihr sollt, and then I have sie sollen, sie sollen. So this sollen expresses a piece of advice or a recommendation. We use it when you want to advise somebody to do something, like in the example, ihr sollt nicht streiten. Ihr sollt nicht streiten, which means you should not fight. Okay, so I'm giving the examples out so that you see the word order when using these modal verbs in German. Okay, the fourth one is müssen. M-U-S-E-N. So müssen means must or have to. Look at the conjugation in the ich form. Ich muss, no umlaut. Du musst, no umlaut. Es muss, no umlaut. Sie müssen, the rest now has umlaut, have umlaut. Sie müssen. Wir müssen. Ihr müsst, and then sie müssen, sie müssen. This one expresses a necessity or a compulsion. Like in the example I have is Peter muss in die Schule gehen. Peter must go to school. Ich muss eine Banane essen. I must eat a banana. Okay. And then you have number 5, which is können. Now können now means can stroke be able to. Like in the example, ich kann, du kannst, sie es kann, sie können, wir können, ihr könnt, and then sie können, sie können. Now, what is the meaning of können? We've said it is can or be able to. Expresses possibility, ability, or even permission. Like in the example, ich kann Deutsch sprechen. Ich kann Deutsch sprechen. I can speak German. Peter kann Fußball spielen. So Peter can play football. Okay. And then the sixth one is dürfen. Dürfen, which means may stroke be able to. Dürfen. Ich darf, I may. Du darfst, you may. Er, sie, es darf. Sie dürfen. Wir dürfen. Ihr dürft, and then sie dürfen, sie dürfen. So this one expresses also permission or prohibition, also used in polite questions. May I please do this? May I please, like an example, darf ich, darf ich kommen? May I come? Peter darf kommen. Peter may come, and such like things. So the following notes, the following statement just wants to point out some key or crucial NB, which says like this. When forming a sentence using these modal verbs in German, please, it is a bit different in English. Now, when you use these modal verbs in German, what will happen is this. You will simply conjugate the modal verb, yeah? And then the other verb, you put it at the end of the sentence. Do not conjugate the other verb. So meaning, you only conjugate the modal verb, depending on the subject, yeah? And then the other verb, you put it at the end. Okay, let me give an example in English. I want to say, I want to buy a car. In English, I simply say, I want, and then the verb to buy a car. But in German, it now becomes, I want a car to buy. I want a car to buy. So what I've done with this example is, in German now, the other verb is put at the end of the sentence. You only conjugate the modal verb, and then the other verb, you put it at the end of the sentence. Please don't conjugate it. Like in the example, we have wir möchten. We would like die Bananen essen. We would like, if I translate it literally, it means we would like the bananas to eat. We would like the bananas to eat. I don't say we would like to eat the bananas. We would like the bananas to eat. Wir möchten die Bananen essen. Some more examples from the previous ones. Peter darf kommen. Peter may come. Ich kann Deutsch sprechen. So basically, the point is this. When using the modal verbs, the modal verb comes immediately after the subject. You conjugate the modal verb, but the other verb, you do not conjugate it. You just leave it at the end of the sentence in its infinitive, okay? Okay, last point. When forming a question, the modal verb comes first, followed by the subject. The other verb still comes at the end of the sentence. Like in English, if it's a question, now we begin with the modal verbs. Would you like? Do you want? May I? Can you? Yeah? Look at the example. Möchtest du? Would you? Möchtest du? Water drink. Wasser trinken. Would you like water to drink? Would you like water to drink? Möchtest du Wasser trinken? Yeah? Can you speak German? Kannst du Deutsch sprechen? Okay, and those are the instructions on how to use the modal verbs in a sentence. Okay, now with that said and done, there's a short exercise there that I would like you to go through. Look at the exercise. The instruction says like this. Write in German, I want a banana. So I want a banana, you simply say, ich will, to want, wollen, will a banana, eine Banane. Ich will eine Banane. Look at number 2. The child wants a sweet. So you just say, the child. Das Kind. Das Kind, so here you will do the exercises using a dictionary to guide you through and through. Okay? So that you check the new ones. The child, das Kind wants. So we have said that to want is wollen. And so das Kind will. Das Kind will a sweet and bonbon. Das Kind will and bonbon, okay? So I'm going to let you work on exercise A and exercise B. And then in the next one, we will be saying on the separable and inseparable verbs. All right?